finally getting started this morning. I'm headed to the front desk to check out. Yeah, my truck was way in the back, so I didn't feel like walking. I only walk when I disc golf. But it looks like a beautiful day for a drive, going about 200 miles to Show Low. And I'll see if there's anything interesting along the way. I'm not really expecting anything because it's straight Highway US 60 the entire way. So there are a couple of mountain passes, I guess, between here and there. And then I'm thinking in Show Low things are going to get good because they have a lake and everything. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ziggy. I'm all checked out. And continuing with the room review, I said it was so nice and everything, but the internet, the Wi-Fi truly sucked. I spent several hours on the second day of editing my video of playing disc golf at Blackhawk in Tulsa, and it's only at 12%. It's been stuck at 12% uploaded to YouTube all night and all morning. And here's the back area where I had to park. And I mean, I didn't even notice this. But the crazy thing that happened is I came to get something out of my truck, and I dropped my key inside my truck and I couldn't find it. So I had to leave my truck unlocked all night until I had daylight to come back and search for my key. And luckily I found it. And here's an interesting little thing here. Let's see if I can get a zoom of it. Got that M up there on top of the mountain, and they light that up at night. And to start my trip, I'll be heading this direction, and I think I can see the highway going through. But I think that's where I'm going, like through there, and that'll be my first mountain pass to date. Oh, and also, the other thing in the room was time to go to bed. Strip down to as far as I strip down. Let your mind wander with that one. And I pull back the covers. Yellow stains on the sheets. Yeah, there's only one thing I can think of that would stain the sheets yellow. And I just put it out of my mind and went ahead and slept. And I slept okay. And you know, when I go to a cheaper hotel like this, I definitely never pull back the sheets to see what the mattress looks like. Never. I'm afraid of what I'll find, and I might never sleep in there again. And then tonight, okay, I'm headed for Show Low, Arizona, and there's a lake there, and I'm guessing it's kind of a resort area, maybe a little bit. But the two hotels in the Wyndham Rewards system were at like $106 and $125. Of course, the $125 one had better ratings. It's a Days Inn, surprisingly enough. I haven't stayed in a Days Inn in a long time. But it was $125. But your boy got points, so I paid for it with my points, and it took it no problem. I could have got either one. And again, I'm surprised that no matter the cost of the hotels that I can actually get with my points, it's 15,000 points. So hopefully it'll be nice. It had better reviews than the Super 8. And yes, I do check every time to at least prepare myself, even if I'm going to ignore what they say. because, there are people who are not happy with my choices. I guess that's one way to put it. And the other day I mentioned that there were a couple of dead roaches in the Motel 6 in Elk City. And one guy recommends that I just sleep in the back of my truck, but I can't sleep in the bed of my truck because I'm 5'10" and the bed is only 5'7", so that's not going to work. So his recommendation was, why not just drop the tailgate? And that to me is just insane, because I'm from the land of mosquitoes, and I guess somehow this guy equated for me that if dead roaches aren't going to bother me, then mosquitoes won't bother me, nor will the lack of security. I would be accessible to the thugs out there or whatever, which I guess I am anyhow in the tent whenever I go tent camping. But it's like I'll say things online and people will run with it. Like, for instance, I had mentioned putting my bed in a cargo trailer and, outfitting the cargo trailer more or less as a camper, just put the stuff in it that I need. And somebody had equated this to me throwing a mattress on the floor of an old beat up POS cargo trailer. And there was also the part about the money that I spent getting the house ready for sale. And I talked about emptying my checking account that I didn't have much money in to take care of the last couple of things. And somebody he equated that to me emptying out my retirement account. So things like that happen. And just most recently I mentioned, I forgot what it was for, but it was like something about $1,100, and the next post the guy said it was $1,500. So stuff like that happens, and I kind of get, I guess, perplexed by it. I don't let it really bother me, even though I guess it kind of does, but I shall persevere. Magdalena, New Mexico. Don't know what's going on right now, but traffic has slowed to nearly a stop, and there are people lining the sides of the road, and there's an old red fat-fingered rod in front of me, so It makes me think it might be something like the Hot Rod Power Tour coming through or something, but I don't know if that's happening right now. Okay, maybe it was all about that little car show. Okay, looks like we have about 34 miles to go till Datil. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, D-A-T-I-L. And I think that's going to be, when I was looking at the map this morning, it looked like there was mountains. So I don't know if that's it or not. Could that be 34 miles away? Possibly. Points of interest. Okay, so this is where we spent the night. We're going this way, Magdalena. Alright, stopped in lovely Datil, whatever it's called. Because it's lunchtime. I'm going to make a sandwich. And, I mean, you know, you got the old building there. Got these old gas pumps. And over here, I believe I spotted a hitching post. Guys on adventure bikes, or at least touring bikes. I wasn't really aware that there were so many, but I guess it's probably because I've developed an interest in that lately. You know, like when you never notice a certain car, then you buy a car and then all of a sudden you see them everywhere. So that's probably the syndrome I'm going through right now. But anyhow, I had my nice sandwich, as but I should have been having Domino's pizza over at the late Summerfest. That's right, today is the day of the late Summerfest disc golf tournament at Paw Davis and Hyman Parks. And my boy Jesse with Domino's Pizza has donated lunch to all the players. Man, I'm missing out. But more than the pizza, I'm missing out on the playing. I guess I'll have to make up for it in Sholo. And in fact, Jesse, that I just mentioned, did tell me that he and his wife played there when they did their world tour, and that I really do need to play Sholo. He hasn't gotten back to me yet with which course. At least I don't think so. I'm not checking Facebook while I'm driving. So I don't know what course they played. It looked like on UDisc that there are several choices. So we'll see. I made it to Sholo. I went to check in at the hotel and they said I was too early by 2 hours. So I went next door to the Napa Auto Truck Parts that I saw on the way in, and I got my oil. So that part I'm good. And still have almost 2 hours to kill. So turns out there's a disc golf course real close by, so that's where I'm going now. Had a nice pleasant round of disc golf at, I think it would be called City Park Disc Golf Course or something. I was slow, so a couple of guys caught up with me, but they let me throw with them, and then one of them had to go pick somebody up. So it was me and the other guy for the rest of the course, and it was okay. I ended up 8 over, which tells you a lot. It tells you that it's a short course. I had one birdie. And now I'm back at the hotel, checked in, and apparently I am going to be driving through that gap to get to my room. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Hello, sunshine. Let's get some light in here. Oh, a remote for the air conditioner. Nice big TV. The beds look good. Bathroom looks good. Okay. Let's look for those yellow stains. No yellow stains, all right. It's gonna be a good night. I'm wondering what's up with this bicycle though. Okay, so far, if I had to have a complaint, it would be that, okay, we have like a lunch or brunch table here. Okay, let me go that way. Okay, we have this little table here with these two chairs instead of like an office desk with a desk chair. So far, that's the only complaint I have on. Plus, it looks like it might be hard to find a place to plug in my computer, but there is a place to plug in my CPAP. So, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can get ziggy with it.